Hello everyone, this is your IAS buddy and 13th of April. Okay, 13th of April 2024, as it is written here. We'll go through all the news covered in the Vision IAS Daily Current Affairs section. Okay, I have downloaded this PDF from the Vision IAS website. You can download it too and we'll read it together. Once again, some brief point about me. I am myself a IAS aspirant for the UPSC Civil Services Examination 2025. That is for the next year. I am targeting next year. And why I am live streaming is because I think you grow more when you learn in public. Okay, so I am just finding a right peer group to connect with me so that we can go through this phase of preparation together. And we I think when you do something in a group or togetherness, the output will be more enhanced. Okay, that's why I'm doing this. So first news here is gravitational waves. GW revealed first of its kind merger between neutron star and mystery object. I myself don't know about this, but I think this could be the topic for your science and technology. Important. Merger is officially known as GW 230529, detected by LIGO Virgo Kagra collaboration in 2023. The GW came from a merger of two objects, neutron star, found when a massive star runs out of fuel and collapses. Mystery object whose mass lies in mass gap. Mass gap is the range of mass between the heaviest known neutron star, lightest known black hole. GWs are ripples in space-time caused by some of the most violent and energetic processes in the universe that propagate in all directions away from the source, predicted in Einstein's general theory of relativity, 1916. Its key features includes travel at the speed of light. These are the features of your gravitational waves. The speed is speed of light, produced by cataclysmic events such as colliding black holes, stars exploding at the end of their lifetimes, colliding neutron stars, etc. GW's first detection in 2015 and detected at the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, LIGO. So what is the full form of LIGO? That is Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. Okay, this could be important for your prelims. Next is about LIGO. What is this observatory? It consists of two interferometers, each of 4 km long arms arranged in the shape of L. These instruments act as antennae to detect gravitational waves. Okay, so these instruments act as an antenna. Comprises stable high-powered lasers, precisely figured mirrors, ultra-wide vibration isolation system, and sophisticated hierarchical feedback systems. LIGO India. It will be built by Department of Atomic Energy DAE and the Department of Science and Technology in the Maharashtra. Supreme Court expresses concern over misuse of content on social media platforms. Supreme Court expresses concern over misuse of content on social media platforms. SC denounced spread of factually incorrect and unfounded statements made regarding pending cases on social media platforms. So, the Supreme Court has expressed its concern over the misuse of content on social media platforms, and what it has done is the Supreme Court has denounced spread of factually incorrect and unfounded statements made regarding pending cases on social media platforms. Okay, so factually incorrect and unfounded statements जो कि पेंडिंग केसेस है आपके कोर्ट्स में, उसके बारे में फैक्चुअली इनकरेक्ट डेटा स्प्रेड किया जा रहा है सोशल मीडिया में ताकि मलाइन किया जा सके जो इनकी इंटीग्रिटी है कोर्ट्स की, इंडियन कोर्ट्स की. रीज़न फॉर मिसयूज ऑफ सोशल मीडिया. इंटरनेट ग्रोथ कपल्ड विद एनोनिमिटी. अपने सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स को ग्रो करना चाहते हैं. राइज इन यूज़र बेस. अपने कम्युनिटी को बड़ा करना चाहते हैं. ambiguity in law, like on responsibility of social media platforms. Others, rise of artificial intelligence, for example, deep fake, absence of deepfake of one actress, that is Rashmika Mandana, floated on the internet, and Amitabh Bachchan complained it about to the cyber cell. Absence of robust grievance redressal mechanism, etc. Negative impacts of misuse, प्रीजुडाइज नैरेटिव्स, एक लोगों को धारणा बन जाती है कोर्ट की तरफ, ठीक है, कोर्ट के प्रति एक धारणा बन जाती है नेगेटिव सी कि यहाँ पे तो काम नहीं होने वाला. बेस्ड ऑन इनकम्प्लीट और इनएक्यूरेट इन्फॉर्मेशन, एक्सेसिव ट्रोलिंग, अनजस्टिफाइड पब्लिक ओपिनियंस. ओके, तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि आपका पब्लिक ट्रायल्स होने लगता है. कोई भी इवेंट हुआ तो उसका पब्लिक ट्रायल होने लगा. डिफेमेशन एंड इन्वेजन ऑफ प्राइवेसी, मॉफ्ड इमेजेस ऑफ वुमेन, रिवेंज पॉर्न, disrespect to religious sentiments, etc. Fear of bias in judicial decision, pressure to align with public sentiment, other spread of disharmony, financial frauds, incitement of violence, etc. Steps taken by government to curb misuse. Steps taken by government to curb misuse. Information technology intermediary guidelines and digital media ethics code rules 2021. PIB's fact check unit under IT rules 2021. Government advisory mandating intermediaries to communicate prohibited content, blocking OTT platforms publishing obscene, vulgar, etc. So these are some of the few steps that were taken by the government, okay, to counter the misuse of social media. Way ahead, invest in research and development to improve deepfake detection techniques. R&D में इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए बोला जा रहा था कि डीप फेक को पहचान सके, क्योंकि वो आप नॉर्मल आई से डिटेक्ट नहीं कर पाओगे. कोलैबोरेशन बिटवीन गवर्नमेंट, टेक कंपनीज एंड सिविल सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, एक्सेट्रा. Indian expatriate could become the first Indian space tourist. Blue Origin Space, American space startup NS-25 mission will take 6 passengers to space tourism. Space tourism refers to traveling into space for recreational purposes. So people are traveling to the space for recreational purpose, मजे के लिए जा रहे हैं. ओके, तो टाइप्स ऑफ स्पेस टूरिज्म, कितने तरह के स्पेस टूरिज्म होते हैं? सब ऑर्बिटल स्पेस फ्लाइट्स, लूनर स्पेस टूरिज्म. The first suborbital space flight goes up to the altitude of 100 km. Orbital goes up to the over 400 kilometers, and lunar space tourism, full trips to moon. According to estimates, global space tourism market size is expected to grow at compound annual growth rate of 44.8% from 24 to 30. Okay. Factors responsible for growth: advancement in technology, reusable rockets, improved spacecraft, public interest and awareness, media coverage and documentaries, diverse offerings, space hotels, leisure time in space, reduced cost, economies of scale, innovative business model, partnership, crowdfunding, government support, incentives, regulatory frameworks. Concern: space debris pollutes Earth's atmosphere, ethical consideration affordable by rich only, regulatory issues such as who's liable in case of accident, health issues due to microgravity effects, radiation exposure, etc. Existing legal framework: Outer Space Treaty, Convention on International Liability for Damage Caused by Space Objects, etc. Way forward: promoting inclusive and green space tourism, developing comprehensive regulatory framework, etc. Indian Institute of Science designed novel hydrogel to remove microplastic from water. So it is an exciting one and important achievement by the IC Bangalore. Okay, so they have designed a novel hydrogel that could remove the microplastics from water. So it can remove the plastic pollution from water. Hydrogel has a unique intertwined polymer network that can bind the microplastic and degrade them using ultraviolet light radiation. It consists of 3 different polymer layers: chitosan, polyvinyl alcohol, and polyaniline. These polymers are combined with nanoclusters. Copper substitute, polyhexametallate, CuPOM, Nanoclusters act as a catalyst that can use UV light for degradation. It showed high efficiency during research about microplastics. Small plastic fragments, typically less than 5 millimeters long, categories of microplastics. Tiny particles designed for commercial use, example microbeads in cosmetics, toothpaste, etc. Microfibers shed from clothing and other textiles such as finishing nets. Secondly, these are the particles that result from the breakdown of larger plastic items such as water bottles. This breakdown is caused by exposure to environmental factors, mainly the sun's radiation and ocean waves. Impacts: environment can be mistakenly consumed by marine organisms, toxic for them, and will disturb whole food chain. Human health: gastrointestinal issues, endocrine disruption, respiratory problems, allergy, etc. Initiatives taken: on the global scale, Global Partnership on Plastic Pollution, Marine Litter, launched at the United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development, Rio +20, Summit 2012, International Convention for Prevention of Plastic from Ships, MARPOL, adopted by International Maritime Organization in 1973. India, single-use plastic ban with effect from 2022, extended producer responsibility for plastic under Plastic Waste Management Act rules 2016, and Plastic Collective, co-founded by Confederation of Indian Industry, UNEP and WWF India. So another news is volcanic vortex rings observed from Mount Etna. VVR, also known as volcanic smoke rings, are generated when gas, predominantly water vapor, is released rapidly through a circular vent in the volcanic crater. Mount Etna is the world's most active volcano located on the east coast of Sicily, Italy. Also, it is the largest volcano of Europe. It lies in the highly active tectonic zone of Mediterranean Sea region, which is part of mid-continental volcanic belt. The other important belt includes Circum-Pacific Ring of Fire, Mid-Atlantic Belt. Why Mediterranean Sea region has highly active tectonic zone located on the convergent boundary between the Eurasian and African continental plates and other minor plates. Located on the convergent boundary between the Eurasian and African continental plates and other minor plates. Convergence of plates creates subduction zone in western part. Convergence of plates creates subduction zone in western part of sea, leading to formation of volcanoes. Subduction zone is a collision between two of Earth's tectonic plates where one plate sinks into mantle underneath the other plate. Chains of submarine volcanoes have been created in the sea. The important volcanoes in the region are Mount Vesuvius, Stromboli, etc. Election Commission of India for the first time provided facilities on home voting in coming 2024 election. The step is in line with the Election Commission motto, "No voter is left behind." Home voting facility. Under this voting from home takes place with the involvement of full contingent of polling staff and security personnel with secrecy of voting diligently maintained. Beneficiaries: person with disabilities meeting 40% benchmark disability, senior citizen aged above 85 years. Other steps by EC to make voting inclusive is a voting by abolishing Form M for the Kashmiri migrants hiding at Jammu and Udhampur. As whip, systematic voters education and electoral participation. 2. Engage PWDs and also sensitize their friends, families, polling officials, etc. Proposed multi-constituency remote electronic voting machine. It would enable migrant voters to exercise their vote from the current place of residence. Postal ballot allows votes being sent by the post. Following persons are entitled to vote by post: special voters, service voters, voters on election duty, electors subjected to preventive detention. Proxy voting: it allows a registered collector to delegate his voting rights to a representative he nominates, available for service voters. Service voters include armed forces, police force of a state who is serving outside that state, person who is employed under the government of India in a post outside India, member of force to which Army Act 1950 is applicable. Also in news, Kuchipudi dance. Reports highlighted that artists of Kuchipudi dance struggling for survival. About Kuchipudi, classical Indian dance form originated in the Kuchipudi village of Andhra Pradesh. Key features known for its quick moves, lively eye expressions, etc. Trangam dance move performed on the edge of a brass plate with the help of feet. Has two forms: traditional music, dance drama, and the solo dance. Siddhendra Yogi, a Vaishnav poet and visionary, conceived the Kuchipudi style of Yakshagana folk dance of Karnataka in 17th century. Asian Development Bank in its Asian Development Outlook report forecasted India's growth at 7% this year and 7.2% next year. ADO's yearly report by ATP that analyzes economic and development issues in developing countries across Asia and Pacific. About ATP, it was established in 1966, headquarters in Manila, Philippines. Members 68 members including India. Activities provide loans, technical assistance, grants, and equity investment for social and economic development projects. Largest shareholders are Japan and United Nations. Other prominent reports published: Asia Pacific Trade Facilitation Report on Asia Bond Monitor, etc. Other is doxing. Incidents of doxing are increased over internet. About doxing, the term doxing is derived from the phrase dropping document. It refers to collection of users' private information across multiple platforms, including social media, by an unauthorized individual, then publishing the information in an attempt to shame or embarrass her. Conducted by researching public databases, hacking, or through social engineering. Prevention: adjust social media settings, use strong passwords, report through National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. Plankton, aerosol, climate, ocean ecosystem, satellite, PACE. NASA's space data on ocean, atmosphere, and climate is now available to the public. About PACE, placed in a sun-synchronous orbit, which means that it will always be synced to the same position related to the sun. Sensors: OCI, Ocean Color Instrument, Hub 2, Hyperangular Rainbow Polarimeter 2, and Spectropolarimeter for planetary exploration. Key objectives: understanding how the ocean and atmosphere exchange carbon dioxide. Revealing how aerosols might fuel phytoplankton growth in the surface ocean. Sudan conflict: a year-long conflict in Sudan unleashed waves of ethnic violence and driven millions into extreme hunger and creating larger displacement crisis. Other conflict areas in Africa: Libya. Forces fight to capture rich oil fields. Ethiopia Tigray war conflict with Al Shabaab. Democratic Republic of Congo, a rebel group called March 23, Movement M23. Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission (IPC). Recently, Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission has issued a drug safety alert over the use of anti-inflammatory drug Nimesulide. About IPC, Autonomous Institution of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Basic function is to update regularly the standard of drugs. It publishes Indian Pharmacopoeia. IP prescribes standards for identity, purity, and strength of drugs essentially required from health care perspective of human beings and animals. It further promotes rational use of generic medicines by publishing national formulary of It further promotes rational use of generic medicines by publishing National Formulary of India. Renewable Energy Technology Action RETAP. The first virtual joint working group meeting of RETAP was held between the representatives of India and USA about RETAP. RETAP was announced by India and US jointly in 2023 under Strategic Clean Energy Partnership. SCEP, launched in 2021, is collaborative effort between India and US to accelerate clean energy innovation and deployment. RETAP's initial focus is to be on green, clean hydrogen, wind energy, ocean tidal energy. Work is guided by 5 themes: research and development, piloting and testing of innovative technologies, etc. Whooping cough. Number of cases of whooping cough have been rising in China. About whooping cough, it is a highly contagious respiratory tract infection caused by Bordetella pertussis bacteria. The bacteria attaches to cilia, tiny hair-like extensions, part of upper respiratory system. It is only found in humans, spread easily from person to person through the air. Symptoms: runny nose, nasal congestion, red watery eyes, fever, etc. In India, Mission Indradhanush provides immunization protection against whooping cough. Places in news. Mali capital Bamako. Mali has banned the media from reporting activities of political parties and associations. Political boundaries. Landlocked country of Western Africa, mainly lies in Sahel region. Sahel is a transitional zone between the arid Sahara Desert to the north and the belt of humid savannas to the south. Bounded by Algeria north, Niger and Burkina Faso east, Cote d'Ivoire, and Guinea south, Senegal and Mauritania west. Geographical features: major river Niger and Senegal. Highest point Hombori Tondo. Scene map: it is Mali. North is your Algeria. East is your Nigeria, Benin, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. Then in south is your Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia. On the west, Senegal, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania, Western Sahara. Okay. So guys, these were the few news daily current affairs published by the Vision IAS, covered from different newspapers like the Hindu and the Indian Express, and these were the current affairs of 13th April 2024. So guys, that was all. If you want to connect with me and go through the preparation together, please do comment in the comment section. I'll connect with you. I'll reply with you how to connect on. Okay, so